Well, joining me live now from Minds Money Connect London for the first time live is Professor Richard Conroy from Conroy Gold. It's great to meet you finally in person. I know we've spoken a lot over the last 3 years, really on Zoom, so it's good to see you in person. And thank you for doing this interview live with us today. So first of all, Richard, how has the event been? I know you've had a packed diary. We've had to adjust when we were doing our interview. So what's it been like?
It's been very good. We've certainly been busy throughout the day. In fact, we had a number of engagements to start with, and we've had to fit other people into them. And they've been pleasant, positive. Indeed, the whole attitude is positive. It's great to have this feeling of people getting together again, projects getting underway. It's a tremendous feeling, very exciting, very pleasant, enjoyable, stimulating.
Yes, definitely.
And good to meet yourself.
Yes, indeed. Well, there's definitely an energy here, and there's lots of meetings going on. You said the same thing at PDAC, didn't you? That there was lots of people wanting to talk to Conroy, wanting to get to know you, look at your rock. And you haven't got the rock with you, but we do have a picture, and it's here in front of me. And we're not going to be able to see it very well on the camera there, but there are tiny dots, highlights, effectively, which is visible gold in the rock. So it's really nice to actually see that here, and hopefully one day I'll get to see it in the flesh, in person. But it's very indeed. Yes, I will come visit you. But it's good to hear you've had a good day. So let's just talk about some of the updates from site then. I mean, what's been going on? You've got quite a few drills currently turning, haven't you?
Yes, we've got 3 rigs working at the moment, all of them busy, all of them bringing in, I think, good results. So it's a tremendous situation to it, because one sees now the work really beginning to accelerate.
Okay.
We've gone up from 1,000 meters last year to nearly 5,000 meters this year. So it's a tremendous move forward in things, and there have been good results, and it's absolutely fabulous to discover that we've got an additional gold trend for over 20 kilometers. And indeed, what you were showing there in those photographs, particularly nice, because we're seeing visible gold, those tiny dots that you can't quite see, but that's it. You can, like, the geologists come and look at them and so on. And the results associated with that particular piece of rock that you were showing there, it's a large rock, but we sent off 4 samples of it. And the first came back with very good results, delighted with them. Next 2 results were even better, and then the 4th one was a fantastic result, the sort of thing that you only get once in a lifetime as a geologist. It was 4 ounces of gold, per ton. It's fantastic.
Incredible.
It won't all be like that, unfortunately, but it seems as though we've not only got the excellent intersections of gold in terms of width, but we're also getting some very good grades as well. And of course, that all adds up together. And so it's very, very exciting. And it's marvelous now as a joint venture partner to be able to do all the things we'd have loved to have done years back. We can do them now.
I can feel the energy, Richard.
It's fantastic.
What's the main objective of the current
main objective
program?
is obviously to start bringing in mines.
We've
discovered a whole new gold district. A lot more to discover now, but nonetheless, the first priority is we want to bring in mines, and possibly even one immediately after the other, because both in an area called Clontippers and an area called Clay Lake, which is even bigger, they're both actually sitting there, and we're looking at them to bring in mines on them. Take time, an awful lot of work and so on, but nonetheless, that's what it's all about, to start mining, start bringing out the gold, start making money out of it.
It will take time, obviously. I mean, when it's very difficult to talk timelines in this game, but I mean, when would you like to sort of see the first mine bringing gold out?
I'd like to see it as soon as possible.
Tomorrow,
yes, sir, this evening. Not going to be like that, but nonetheless, a huge amount of the work has been done.
Okay.
So we're now at the stage when you're looking at, even to be discussing with your good self, which mine is going to come first? Is it going to be one at Clay Lake, or is it going to be one at Clontippers? It's a fantastic distance from when we originally just started off taking the first samples and so on. Now you're considering several mines, which is a very unusual position to be in, because in most discoveries, our discovery at Galmoy, it was a single mine. Now we're looking at a series of them, and it's going to mean a great deal. I think it'll mean a lot to the Northern Ireland economy, something to the Republic of Ireland economy as well, and also it will give employment in a rural area. So from a lot of aspects, it's a very good thing to see happening, and gold is good. And I can see the price of gold, for people talked about, would it go up to $2,000? Well, it has.
It has. I've heard people talk about $5,000-$6,000 in the not too distant future either. So we'll have to see how that goes. But
certainly it looks good going ahead.
And your joint venture partner then, DEMA Export, they're liking what they're doing, they're enjoying it.
They're tremendous. They're very nice people to work with. It's their first big project outside Turkey, certainly the first big project in mining outside Turkey. And like ourselves, they want to get on with bringing in mines. That's what it's all about. And they, of course, have enormous financial resources and lots of technical backup. So it's really moving ahead both on the delineation, looking at the whole district, and there are going to be many other big targets there, there could be multi-million ounce targets. But as well as that, the focus now is on mining, bringing in the first mine, bringing in the next mine.
Okay.
And under the terms of the joint venture agreement that we have, it's a good agreement for them. It's also a very good agreement for us, and that we'll be able to retain up to 42.5% of each mine project that comes in. And that's a very good situation to be in. As a junior company, as we were, totally changing now, obviously, you're very lucky if you get 10 or 15%. So it's a very good deal, and for them, of course, they're getting an entire gold district, and they have the funds and the expertise and the desire to develop it.
Excellent.
So it makes sense for both parties, and they're good to work with, I must say.
Indeed. Well, it's good to hear that you're getting on well with them. So really, the work that's going on now, the exploration work, is finding resources, proving up more resources to look where you could potentially site a new mine. I mean, you've talked about the funding that DEMA are bringing to this. A lot of money available, but it's not unlimited, of course. At some point, I guess, maybe
pretty close to it. I mean, the Koch family are one of the wealthiest families in the world. That's really
okay. Well, that's nice to hear. But I mean, at some point, they will want to presumably, sort of come back to the table, assess everything they've got, and look to, okay, this is where we're going to actually go and site a mine.
So, that's what we're moving towards at the moment. It's really a decision at the moment. Is the first mine going to be at Clontimbert, where the most advanced work has been so far, or is it going to be at the even larger target immediately up the road at Clay Lake? And they'll both be very suitable to get started with mining. There are going to be a lot of other targets as well, but those are the two primary ones.
Okay.
So, it's a tremendous situation.
Excellent. Well, thank you very much for joining us. I know you're here tomorrow as well. You've got a packed diary tomorrow as well.
We've got a packed diary tomorrow. We're trying to fit in both the beginning and the end. It's a tremendous country. It's a good one for us, but I think it's a good one all round.
I think so, definitely. There's been a lot of influential people here. I've talked to people from the US government who've been here looking at mining companies as well. This sector is definitely due its time, and it's good to get a catch up on what's going on, Richard. So look forward to talking to you again when we can perhaps discuss where the first mine site
could be. You'd have to come over anyway to see it, because it is enormous. It's interesting. I think you'd find it fascinating and very exciting.
Indeed. I'll come over and get some coverage of the activities that are going on.
We'll probably find little coverage from maybe some Guinness and things like that as well.
Okay. Well, thank you very much for your time today.
Very well.
Richard
Good
Conroy
to talk with you.
of Conroy Gold from Mines and Money Connect here in London.
If you enjoyed this interview, then give us a thumbs up, a like or a retweet. Subscribe to us on YouTube or follow us on Twitter, and hit that notification bell to be the first to know when we release new content. There's loads of great content on our website too, across all our programs at stopboxmedia.com. Thank you for watching.